Guys, it's Sarah, and today is Booklist Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library. And every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we are going to be talking about dark academia. So what does that mean? That usually involves some sort of school, whether it's a college, an institute, a boarding school, some sort of school-themed setting, and it usually involves a murder. Let's be real. That's where the dark part comes in. Sometimes it can be magical, like a fantasy book. Sometimes it can be like a thriller because murder is happening there, and that's usually kind of the way that it leans. And this is the time of year where a lot of people start thinking about and reading dark academia books because we are getting into the fall season. It's getting a little spooky. It's, back to school, so everyone kind of tends to either pick them up or think about picking them up around this time of year. Now, I have quite the list to share with you today. Most of these are on my TBR. I do have a few that I have read that I will talk about and recommend for sure. And then I have a lot on my TBR because I am thinking about picking up some dark academia. I'm one of those people. So I'm going to show you what I have on my TBR. Give me some feedback. Let me know which one I should pick up. One or two, maybe. I'm thinking about it for the fall. So yeah, but we'll start with what I've already read. Okay, the most recent one that I read is Bunny by Mona Awad. I read this on my Kindle, so I don't have a physical copy of it, but I kind of loved it. It was so weird. This is a very, very weird one. And we're following a group of girls at a college, and they call each other Bunny. They're a very exclusive group. They're very close. Like, not everyone is let in. They have like secret parties that nobody really knows about. But there's other things happening as well. And so we follow our main character who gets into this group. And she's finding out what they're all about, what's actually happening at these parties, and all these things. It gets really strange. But I kind of really enjoyed it. I think I gave it 4 stars. It didn't blow me away by any means, but it was so interesting and unique that I really enjoyed my time reading it. So, okay, going darker. We can talk about My Dark Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell. This one is dark. This one follows a young girl who is going to a boarding school, and she ends up getting into a sexual relationship with one of her teachers. So it does follow that. And you're going back and forth in timelines. So you're following her current day where she has a lot of issues, obviously, right? And then you're following her while she's in school, essentially being groomed by this teacher, and you see how their relationship evolves and starts and everything. This one's definitely darker for sure. It's not for everybody. So just take those buzzwords there and make of it what you will, but it is a dark one for sure. And then we can also talk about In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife by Ashley Winstead. Loved this book. This follows a group of friends who are going to their college reunion, and they are being brought back together at that reunion. And you know that one of their friends died in college. And so you're going back and forth in timelines again about what happened to their friend, how she died, who they think did it. And then at this reunion, they're kind of realizing, hey, I think maybe something else might have happened. And so they're trying to figure it out and do all that stuff. So again, we're going back and forth in timelines, but it's all set at this school. And this was fantastic. Fantastic. You can also say that The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead, her newest release, could be a dark academia. It's not all set at school, but there is a past timeline that is set at a school. And the present timeline is set in the same town, but not necessarily at the school. So I think that would be like a loose dark academia, you could probably categorize it as, but the entire book is not set there. This one is. Okay, so those are some that I have read that really stand out in my mind that have been favorites. Now let's talk about the ones on my TBR. Okay, the first one is If We Were Villains by ML Rio. This one, I believe, has a lot to do with a group of students at an academy or a college that are heavy into Shakespeare. And a lot of the book evolves around that aspect of it. So I've heard this is really good on audio because it gets really like a production in the Shakespeare sections of this book where they're like performing and stuff. But I'm pretty sure someone dies. Pretty sure. So yeah, this is definitely one that's been on my shelves for a while, and I cannot with this cover. I love this cover so much. But this is definitely a big contender. I also have The Ravens. This is by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. This was kindly sent to me from Kathy. Thank you so much, Kathy. This one is set at a college, and it surrounds a sorority, and the sorority, they're witches. So this gets paranormal. I don't know if there's a death in this one or not, but like there's paranormal, like witches, college. Yes, please. Sorority. I'm in. Okay, this next one, huge book, both in size and popularity. The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This, I believe, I think this is another one that has a lot of Shakespeare stuff in it. It's a elite college in New England. I don't know if this involves a death or not, to be honest with you, but I know that it follows a group of people who are awful, like awful people, and they're just hoity-toity, high society, thinking they're above everything, including the law. So yeah. But I really loved The Goldfinch, so I'm pretty positive I'm going to love this one too. But this is definitely dark academia, probably one of the most popular. Okay, next one is Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo. This one I think is set at Yale, and there's a secret society. Oh, I didn't say that for dark academia. A lot of times there can be a secret society in it as well. This one definitely has that. Don't know much else about it. Not sure if anyone dies, most likely, but yeah. So, okay, next one is The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. This is another secret society called The Maidens, and it also involves a therapist who becomes kind of, she's like researching the society and trying to, figure it out and all that. It also revolves around a very popular professor, but maybe he's not all as it seems, that type of thing. And the last one I have here is another gift from Jennifer. Thank you, Jen. That is For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing. This one surrounds a college professor who I think takes things into his own hands surrounding his students. That's all I really know, but I love Samantha Downing. So, yeah, definitely want to read this one too. Another trend you can talk about for dark academia. They're all black. These are all black books. At least the spines are. Some of the covers have a little more color on them, but that's another trend. So going with the theme here for sure. Okay, guys, those are some recommendations plus what's on my TBR. If any of the ones on my TBR stood out to you that you think I should read this season, let me know, because I'm thinking about picking at least one of them up. So if I get like an overwhelming, please read this one type thing, then I will see about picking that up, but I'm definitely feeling dark academia right now. Okay, guys, make sure you go and head over to Lindsay's channel and see what dark academia book she's talking about today. And also leave me your recommendations for dark academia down below. Anything I haven't talked about that stands out to you that's a dark academia, let me know about that too, because it's definitely a genre or a subgenre, if you will, that I would like to get into. So let me know, and we will see you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.